Hi everyone, I am in Nîmes, in an arena that is 2,000 years old for the Bastide UTS Nîmes, which is an incredible event. And we're going to live this together. And today is very special because just before the event, we have another event that is inspired by the One Point Slam in Australia. I'm sure a lot of you have seen this event. It's a competition between amateurs and pros. And before that event, we have a competition between amateurs to decide who's going to be allowed to play with the professionals. So this morning we're going to see 4 events. One with the juniors, and actually it's going to start now. The first match of the juniors. 1 man, 1 woman, and 1 content creator. So there are 4 draws, and the winner of each of the draws will play Friday against the pros. It's not 1 point actually, because it's a sudden death, because UTS is sudden death. So you have to win 2 points in a row. That's the first point. That's amazing. Adam is in, his t-shirt has the color of the clay. And no. Oh, no. Okay, sorry. Adam is in front, so he's in white. And Leron, who won the first point. Oh, he serves underarm. As you can see, both of the guys are scared to miss. And done. 2 points in a row for Leron. Is it in or out? No, it's out. It's called out. So 1 point all. 1 point all. Now, from now on, the guy in white, whose name is Adam, has a match point. The goal is to win 2 points in a row. You have only 1 serve. UTS format. And it's the format of the sudden death. He's coming to the net. Ooh la la la. Both guys don't want to miss. Oh, he's missing. Incredible. So that's a junior draw. Guys are under 18. Actually, this guy looks way older, but he's probably not. He's so happy he forgets to shake the hand. And it's very interesting because the guy with the shirt that has the color of clay looked like he was, sorry to say that, but a better player. Looks like a lot of control, but the format makes them be scared to miss. Because, if you miss 1 shot, then the other guy has a match point. So it's super scary. And that's what makes it interesting. And when you have big differences of level, it levels up a lot. And that's the type of format that I really love. So when do we play sudden death during UTS? It's when the 2 players win 2 quarters each. So to win the match at UTS, you have to win 3 quarters. If the players end up being 2 quarters each, you have a sudden death. So basically the first guy serves. If he wins the point, he has a match point. If he loses the point, the other guy has a match point. So if you don't win 2 points in a row, if you lose the second point, then the other guy has a match point. So it's only match points. So there are 2 guys now. 1 boy, 1 girl. The little boy's name is Maël. And the girl's name is Capucine. So now they're deciding who's starting to serve. And they choose their side. And it's going to be Maël starting to serve. It's really fast. And that allows us to play a lot of matches. So it's a draw. So when you lose the match, you're eliminated. You're out. Oof. 1 point for Capucine, who's going to serve now. 1-0. Match point for Capucine. So tough. I don't know if you remember, if you've watched the 1 point slam, even Sinner missed his serve and lost a point. And it was only 1 point, so he was out. But when you're a non-professional, oh no, misses the serve. That serve was way too flat, way too risky. You need to serve with a lot of spin. As much, and the first goal is to pass the net. None of the guys have passed the net. Same here. 2-1 for Capucine. Match point for Capucine. Not 1 serve in so far, but it's crazy because when the professionals are playing because as you know, UTS, you have only 1 serve. When the professionals are playing the sudden death, they miss so many serves. Oh, this one is in. That's well played. A lot of height over the net, no mistake. Capucine, both players are good. That was done. Well done, well done, well done. Well done. Ooh! Oh, what a point! What a point! Woo! Very good point. Maël brought Capucine. They both have a great game. Maël brought Capucine to the net, tried to pass her, but didn't go full, so he didn't want to miss. And she managed to volley. And actually, it's a good question that what is the right tactic? And as you see so far, and we're going to find out throughout the tournament, but I think that the fact that, of course you don't want to miss, because if you miss the shot, then you give a match point to the opponent. So I think, it's a bit like tennis. You have to play the best shot you can with the minimum risk. So height over the net, spin, power you can, because if you have top spin, then you don't take that much risk. Not too close to the lines for sure. And maybe at some point, if you volley well, coming to the net, putting a lot of pressure on the opponent can be a smart thing. So that's the next two guys. So the fourth tournament, I'm going to play it, by the way. It's the content creators. So they put me part of it. So it's Maël with the cap and Roman with the headband. Casquette Maël. Maël is serving first. Yeah, so I'm going to participate, and there are guys who have an ATP ranking, and some guys, a guy was 200 ATP. And we'll see if I can manage to win. Would be crazy. So for mistake from Maël. So now the guy with the headband, his name is Roman, is serving. One match point for Roman. Serving. Let's see if he can pass the net first with the serve. Sounds easy, but yeah, good serve, solid. Yeah, come to the net, very good. Excellent, very good point. First they played deep, pushed the opponent to play short, and then came to the net. Great job. 2-0. Clean sheet. Very clean sheet. Next two. So this is as I said, this is the junior draw. Then we have the men draw. Then we have the women draw. Then we have the content creator draw. And content creator draw. Quite a lot of guys have a very, very good level. As I said, one guy has ATP points. The other guy was 200 ATP not so long ago. Jules Marie stopped his career. And then you have other content creators, but they're good players, all of them. So we'll see how much a format like this levels up everyone. When I was younger, I was playing with guys that had a much lower rank level than me, and we were playing matches, starting every game love 30 or 15-30, and then you cannot play normal because it's only very important points. And this makes the match super interesting. So that's the first round between the little guy, whose name is Liam, and the big guy serving now, Arthur. Come on, Arthur. Come on, Liam. Ooh la la. That's a big miss. I don't know why they serve so strong. It's okay to accelerate the arm, and the hand, but it's just more spin. It's too flat. They lose control. Way too risky. Let's see if Liam can manage. And it's difficult today because it's crazy cold. It's going to be warmer when the sun will be really out, but for the moment. Yeah. Good strategy coming to the net. And Liam wins this one. So all the first rounds are played. We're going to start the second rounds. How many matches have we seen? 4. So now they're in 4. So that's the final. No? 4 matches we've seen. So there are 4 guys. So semi-final, sorry. I don't know how to count. I'm freezing. I don't even feel my fingers, to be honest. And plus it's not windy for the moment, but it's gonna be windy. We're gonna die. I cannot wait for the sun to come on my side. I was a few minutes before live. My eyes were crying. Okay, Capucine is back with Adam. Adam, you remember he was very loud when he won. A lot of fire, super motivated. Tournament sponsored by Celio, which is the #1 clothing brand in France. It's in serve and volley. Oof. Yeah. That was smart. That was smart. Missed the volley, very static at the net, played only with the arm instead of running to meet the ball. But that was a smart move. Let's see if Capucine. Oh, it's in. It's in. I thought she would miss it, but it's in. Yeah. 2-0 for Capucine. She's in final. Not surprising. She has a very good technique. Very, very good. As we saw everything. Like even a beautiful slice backhand, good volleys. Very solid from the baseline, good serve. She really has a lot of control in her game. Madame is disappointed. Next semi-final. And to remind you, the winner of all those 4 tournaments this morning will earn a spot in the draw with the professionals. So, of course, Friday, Saturday is going to be a UTS match, UTS tournament, with some of the best players in the world. The draw is unbelievable. Roman with the headband and Liam, the little guy. Just to remind you, the matches that are going to be here in UTS Bastide UTS Nîmes. So the matches we're going to have on Friday is going to be Auger Aliassim against Dimitrov, Rublev Tsitsipas, Ruud Kachanov, and Bublik Humbert. So that's the quarterfinals. We're going to start the quarterfinals. And then semifinals and final. Ooh, missed the serve. And then between matches, we're going to have this event. So the 4 guys who qualify, 1 per draw, are going to play against 4 of the pros. So you choose your side, huh? As you can see. You can decide to serve on deuce or add. 1-0 for the headband. Whoa! Oh yeah, too good. Yeah, too good. He's in the final. I mean, very logic, because the 2 guys that are in the final are the 2 guys with the best technique. They have a lot of control. So it's logic to see those 2 in final, and it's going to be interesting. So he stays on the court. Tiens, your mobile. Thank you. He stays on the court, and Capucine, if I remember well, is going to join him to play the final. It's not easy because you play and then you stop, and when you stop it's so cold, it's a joke. I am jealous of the guys on the other side because the sun is on the other side. Doesn't want to come here. So Capucine against Roman. Yes, sir. Who's going to start? Oh, wow. She takes off the sweatshirt. She's courageous. Who's serving first? Capucine is serving first. And she chooses to be in the sun. I don't know how much the sun can be annoying. I don't think so. It's not very... Oh, depends where it comes from. Ah no, she decided to... Or he decided to be in the sun, probably. Roman. Capucine serves first. Oof, what a serve. Oh, drops are amazing. Wow. Wow. Wow, the serve was so risky, but amazing. Amazing. And the drop shot too. Oof. Oof. It's out. Capucine won. Great job. I mean, that was great. That was really great. So Capucine will play with the pros on Friday. Yeah, very good level. I don't know what's her ranking in France, because all those guys have French rankings. It's only French people. So they had qualifications in a club around. Those guys qualified to play here, and then they will be as you know, they will play against the pros. So there are several steps to be able to play with the pros, but she deserves to play with the pros, 100%. I don't know when the main draw, the draw for the men is starting. Do you have an idea when it's starting, the men? First the women. Sorry, first women's draw. You know when it's starting? Is it starting now or? Okay, that would be interesting for me to know, because if it's in 30 minutes, then I might leave you guys and come back in 30 minutes. If it's right now, then I'll stay with you. So that's the first clay court event, and so we're gonna play Friday, Saturday here, the Bastide UTS Nîmes, in this antique stadium, who's 2,000 years old. We played last year. It's gonna be packed. 12,500 people are gonna watch those top professionals. I'll give you the names, and it's on Friday and Saturday. So all the quarterfinals are gonna be played on Friday, then semifinals Saturday, and finals Saturday too. It's 45 minutes matches, and they're gonna go from Nîmes. So we're Nîmes in south of France, from Nîmes to Monte Carlo. And Monte Carlo the day after the main draw of the Masters 1000 is starting. So it's a great tournament to play some great matches on clay, because they haven't played in 5 minutes. Okay, they haven't played yet clay court events. So they really need to. It's the passing, getting from hard court to clay court is not easy. It's not an easy thing. It's really a different game. So it needs time for sliding, for trajectories, for all those things that are different on clay compared to hard courts. So it's great for them to be able, after practice, to test themselves in real matches. The prize money is big in UTS, so they're going to play full. They're very motivated to play. The guys are getting on the court for photos, and then the women's draw is going to start. Yeah, so I don't know who's. I'm wondering if Sinner is going to play or not. I don't know, because after doing the Sunshine Double, which means winning back-to-back Indian Wells, Miami, he should be really tired physically and even mentally, even though he didn't drop a single set the whole two tournaments. I don't know if he's going to play. Maybe he's going to skip Monte Carlo and then play Rome and Madrid, or Madrid and Rome, sorry. I think Alcaraz should play. He got an early exit in Miami. He had time to rest, but maybe he will need more time. I feel, and I said it, that he was really mentally exhausted after the start of the season, winning the Australian Open, winning Doha. It took a lot from him. Winning a Grand Slam is exhausting. So I felt that mentally he was really tired, and probably I didn't feel like he was creative the way he is. He didn't look like he was enjoying playing as much as he does usually. So I think it's because of mental tiredness. So maybe but he should be fine to play Monte Carlo, and if he does, he will be the huge favorite. He won last year. I'm interested to see also Arthur Fils, because the start of the season after being injured for 8 months was so amazing. I want to see how he does on clay. Last year he played great, played semis, I think. Played a good match against Alcaraz. He pushed Alcaraz last year, and I think he's a way better player this year. He dropped how many? He dropped, I think, 6 kilograms, so 12 pounds, around 12 pounds, while rehabilitate. How do you say? I mean, while coming back from his injury. he did a great fitness block and lost a lot of weight, and I think his weight is just perfect now. He's flying on the court. He will have to manage his emotion because I think he gives a lot during the matches, and you see that at some point the tank is empty. He had the same thing in Indian Wells and in Miami. At some point he can't anymore, and you can feel it. There is nothing else, nothing left in the tank. So in his match against Lehechka played great, but he couldn't play. He couldn't express his tennis. But the level he plays is really amazing, and his physicality on the court is amazing too. His fire is amazing. I really enjoy watching him, and plus he's French, so. But I'll be interested. I just saw that Jack Draper pulled out of Monte Carlo, so we won't have him, unfortunately, because he's also one of the guys we love to watch. We see Capucine holding the UTS trophy. Come on, Capucine. Great job. She has an amazing game. The trophy is so heavy. My guy tried to make my camera fall. Freezing, you have no idea how cold it is. I think it's Celsius, maybe 5-6 degrees max. But the sun is arriving. Come. I'm excited to play, but I didn't play for... I don't even remember when was the last time I played tennis. No pressure. Feels the same pressure as the one I had. So when I was coaching Marcos back, that is, and when he reached the final of the Australian Open, we came back to Cyprus. He was like a god in Cyprus, incredible, and he loves soccer. And the government said, okay, let's do a match with the best soccer club of Cyprus, who was playing Champions League, against Marcos and friends, and I had to play. So I played with the team against those guys. The pressure, it was live on TV, full stadium, on the soccer field, me. But it was cool. I mean, I really enjoyed, and we played incredible. Actually, we won, but we were 3-1 up, and we wanted our friends to step in, the ones who were not playing well, so we put them in, and the best players left, and then it was 3-all at the end. But it was so cool. But I remember the pressure going on the field with a full stadium. Playing a sport that you don't feel you're good enough at, it's a lot of pressure. So maybe I'll feel the same. Actually, the stadium is empty now. It's going to be empty because today it didn't start officially yet. It's going to start on Friday. So it's less pressure. We're waiting for the women. Where are they? Ha! I don't have no idea, because usually I have my computer. I don't have it here, so I don't know how many of you guys are. If you have some questions or interactions, I would love to know. Maybe you can go get some questions for me? Yeah, thank you. But I'm excited for this weekend. You have no idea. Last year, so this stadium is, again, it's an antique stadium with an atmosphere that is unique to play tennis. And I remember last year when Ben Shelton entered the court, because he played UTS last year. He entered the court. I was with him, and he was like, "Wow, we're gonna play here? Wow, that's so special, so special." What was I don't even remember what I wanted to say. So just waiting for you, some of the questions you guys have. Yeah, so last year during a match between two French guys, Monfils and Hugo Humbert, the whole crowd, 12,500 people, started to sing the national anthem of France, and the guys in the middle of the match, so they had to stop, came to the net, hugged, and started to sing also. It was unbelievable. You don't experience. It was more. We had the feeling more of a soccer match than a tennis match, and that's what UTS is about, because the crowd is allowed to shout or move or do whatever they want, even during the points. And actually, everybody told me when I started UTS, no chance. Nobody's going to accept this. The players will refuse. Not only they accept, but they love it. The atmosphere is crazy. You don't have that kind of atmosphere on a tennis court. Even though a lot of people don't talk because they're so used to shh, but still, there is a constant noise, and sometimes during the point people get nuts, and I love it. I think it's crazy. So the goal is really to propose a format that is more attractive for the younger generation, and to create a new fan base for tennis. So we completely changed the rules. Okay, get some questions. There are not many. Wow. Why the juniors, they play mix, so guys against boys against girls also, and in adults it's separated. That's a very good question. So boys and girls play the exact same level at the same age until, I mean exact same, almost the same, until 12 years old, before puberty, and when they start to grow and have a more an adult body, then there is a big difference of level. That's why for juniors, boys and girls can play against each other. It's no problem. And actually, it's a girl who won. So, as you can see, there's no problem of level. And for the men and women, there are too much difference of level. That's why we have separate draws. But the women who are going to win here, so we have one girl already, a junior, and there will be a woman on the women's draw, and maybe also a content creator. Who knows? They're going to play against the guys, professionals. And you know, on 1 or 2 points, you know, the level is is close. You know, I remember some women beat a lot of guys when they played the 1 point slam. 1 point with one serve, crazy pressure. So anything can happen. We're still waiting for the women. So what? And I'm going to take a little time to tell you about the rules of UTS. Rules of UTS. First of all, it's exactly like a tie break. So, but it's going to be several tie breaks, which are. But there is no limit of points. It's a limit of time. So it's a 8-minute tie break in a way. It's called a quarter. So the players play, and when you win a point, you have one. When you lose a point, the other guy has one. It's very simple. There's only one serve because we wanted to get rid of the aces and serve winners, because I think there are way too many in tennis, and it's 1 second of play and then a lot of weight in tennis. We have only 15 seconds between points to make the game much more dynamic, and coaching is allowed during any time in between every point, and the coach is on the court. Players have a bonus card, and they can use it whenever they want. They have one bonus card per quarter. The bonus card gives 3 points instead of 1 if you win the point. So it's a big pressure points when you are using your card or the opponent is using your card. Usually, when the player is leading, he wants to lead by way more points, so he's using his card. But also when he's not leading, when the other guy is leading, it's an occasion to come back faster on the score. To win the match, you have to win 3 quarters. So there is 2 minutes between every quarter, but something happens during the 2 minutes wait. Something happens all the time. There is also a DJ on the court, and he's playing music between every point. So it's super dynamic. It's a bit crazy. Oh, the sun is finally coming. I love it. What else can I tell you? The sudden death, I explained. So if the players are winning 2 quarters each, then you play a sudden death. One player is serving. If he wins the point, he has a match point. If he loses the point, the other guy has a match point. If he doesn't make the match point, then the other guy has a match point. And it's match point, match point, match point, match point. Except the first point, it's only match points for one or the other one. So it's crazy stressful also. And we had some unbelievable sudden death. The first 2 women are entering the court. One is very small. Oh, she could have participated, I think, into the junior draws. She's so small. Maybe her level allows her to play with women. Let's see. The sun is not very warm yet, but still it warms a little bit. Okay, who's going to be deciding? Who's going to start serve? Let's see. They choose their side. I don't know who's serving. Who's serving? So, Florence and Jenna. Jenna is replacing Danielle. I don't know why, but that's why. Okay, so Florence is the one starting. Florence to serve. Oh, yeah. 1-0 for Jenna, who has a good technique, as we've seen. Florence is serving flat, but good control on her serve. Let's see if Jenna is able to serve in. Yes, it's in. Whoa, easy. Very good job by Jenna, who wins the first match. We're going to have 3 more first-round matches. The good news is the sun is out. The bad news is the wind too. Good job, Jenna. I wonder how old is she? She's not old. Second match. Can you feel the pressure? Can you feel the tension? I can. As you can see, everybody has pants. Muriel against Noémie. Muriel is the blonde woman and Noémie the other one. Noémie is going to serve. She has friends who came to cheer for her. Ooh. A bit lucky on this one. Noémie forgot to put some spin on this ball. Almost hit the net. And the biggest progress people can do at any level is to start avoiding the net. Florence is serving. Yep. And Noémie has a good technique. Ooh! The net, the net, the net. 1-1. Match point for Florence. I mean, it's terrible. I want to coach. I want to tell her, I mean, come on. Don't hit the net. Just play higher. Avoid the net. Good serve. Oh, la, 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 she plays too low. And Florence is good. Good control. I thought she would drop shot. Oh, that's smart. No miss. 0 risk by Florence. Very smart. Plays everything in the middle. Oh, good one. Good one. Bravo. A very good shot. She won. No? She didn't win? Oh no, it was a match point for Florence. Sorry. Noémie, now Florence serving. That was a good way to serve to save a match point, huh? Okay. When there is a lot of tension. Oh, and she won. Noémie won. When there's a lot of tension, you have to pay even more attention to avoiding the net, because the tension will make your arm don't go really much in front, and then you're gonna hit the net. So make an effort to play higher. And then when you avoid the net, you start to rally, and then you feel better and better. I hope I'm gonna be able to apply this myself. Next 2 players. Come on! Oh, the sun. Oh, I love it. My God. So good. Oh, wait, give me 1 second. I need to send. Where is it? 1 second. I'm here in 1 second. Sorry. Okay, sorry. Next 2 players, one with a clay court t-shirt, Elsa and Celia. Celia. Oh, it's not Celio, it's Celia. Interesting. Good serve. Oh, good. Lefty against righty. Good. They play very high, both of them over the net. That's very good tennis. Yes. Very good tennis. Typical lefty. Plays high on the backhand of her opponent. Great job. Opens the court. Good job. Yes. Oh la 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 la. Very good shot. Elsa. Amazing, Elsa. Was in, huh? I think so. In, huh? Yeah. Amazing. Very smart. Opened the court with the first forehand and then played in the open space. Yes, service in. Very good height over the net. What is great is that she makes me feel that she controls completely her shots, but also the rallies. Oh la la. The moment I say that, of course she misses. Okay, that was a match point. It's a match point now for Celia. It's Celia? Yeah. In white. Serve. Oof, it's in. Ah. Elsa tried to open the court. Too close to the line. No risk. You can't take a risk when you have this kind of format. So now it's a match point again for Elsa. Elsa. Good one. Yeah. Change direction. Good defense. Very good defense. Oh, it's out. It's out. And now it's a match point for Celia. Oh, that's a good match. That's a very good match. Now Elsa. Oh, that was good. Change direction. Very good defense. Nothing she can do on this one. Yeah. It's sad. I would like both of the players to win. They both play great. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Open the court. Yeah. Oh, no. What a match point. That's great because I think they play perfect. They play aggressive enough, oof, but with margin. Oh. Oh, and Elsa won. Great job. Very good match. Both players amazing. Good tennis. Smart tennis. It's what I call the controlled aggression. So dictate, be the boss on the court, but always in control. And of course, the quality of the shot depends on your level. What is your limit? Over the limit, you make too many unforced errors. If you go over, if you go under the limit, you play too passive. What's the limit between aggression and control? And I think they did great in that because they were solid, they were not missing. And at the same time, they were both trying to control the rally. I would say the woman with the clay court T-shirt, the clay T-shirt, was controlling a little bit more, but not that much. The Elsa was more counter-punching, but she didn't move back. She was not defensive. She was just there. And the next two players are coming. One in white, one in black. That's the third match of this first round. There are 4 matches, so 2 more. So it's called a normal cap because it's for normal people, and Celio, Celio's baseline is be normal. It's for clothing for normal people, anyone. Okay. Okay, so we have only one name. The woman with the, because the other one replaced somebody. Julie with the dark T-shirt. Let's say the woman in white and the woman in black. Do they have tennis balls? Allez! Okay, the woman in white is going to start. She chooses the outside. So, yeah, that's a good return, very good angle, deep, amazing return. She chooses the deuce side. Good serve, solid. Lefty. Ooh, that's a good shot. That's a good shot. Oh la la. It's sad because she really opened the court well. Oh la la. Oh la la. She opened the court really well, but she played again on her opponent. Françoise in white and Julie in black. Okay, Françoise has a match point now. And Julie's gonna have one after this missed serve. As you can see, it's strange, but most of the mistakes are in the net, and only at pro level, most of the mistakes are not in the net because pros take a lot of margin over the net. There is so much space. Oh la la! And then a match point for Françoise. There is so much space over the net. It's more difficult. I mean, if you, it's sad to hit the net, right? Take margin. This one is in. Oh, that's a good shot. Ooh, what a way to save a match point. I feel that Julie is a very good player, but I also feel she's extremely nervous. That explains the miss serve. The backhand was quite easy that she missed, but on the other hand, she can hit some great shots. Ooh, that was close to the net. Good margin over the net. Good. Yes. Great job. Too short, and Julie took advantage. I think Julie is a very good player. So I think we have the 4 semi-finalists now. The semi-finals are starting. It's crazy, but I feel like playing now. I want to play. Happy to play later. I'm gonna play at 10:30. I mean, yeah, the draw for the content creators is gonna start at 10:30, and I'm gonna be part of this one, and it's gonna be round robin. It's a different format, so we're gonna play several matches, all of us. We have our junior participating into a women's draw. Don't tell me this girl is over 18. No, she's 13. Oh, they're both under 18. It's Noemi, 17 years old, and Jenna, 13. So Jenny is going to start. Noemi is going to start serving. And miss the serve. Actually, not in the net. That's better. A bit too flat. Now, Jenna serving, 13 years old. Ooh. Missed that backhand, and now it's Noemi who's going to serve with a match point. Unbelievable how much the sun makes my life better. Oh, that's an unbelievable serve again. She masters this one really well. And I mean, amazing, because it's typically the type of points we see at a pro level. This is 100% a pro combination. Slice out wide. She took the ball early, went down the line in the empty spot, because thanks to the slice, you really pull your opponent out of the court. and then the court is empty. You can go, if you take the ball early, the opponent doesn't have time to come back, and you hit a winner on the other side. That's amazing. Very well done. Actually, her slice is amazing because she did the same slice and she has only one serve in the previous match. That's amazing. So now we have Celia, sorry, in white and Julie in black. Let's see if Julie can loosen up a bit more than in the first match and show her the quality of her tennis, because I'm sure she's a very good player. And Julie is going to start playing. That's a good match. Yeah. Again, Celia, always the height over the net with the spin. So much margin. 1-0 match point for Celia. You see that some players are really not comfortable coming to the net because that serve was very short. It's very slow. It was a great occasion to go and put some pressure on the opponent. Oh, that's a good one. Good one. Oh la la, very good slice. Oh yes, good job, Celia. Very solid, Celia. Huh? I think she's gonna win this one. She's gonna win the tournament. Good job. Who's next? Oh, she's good too, this one. I like her excitement. That's the final. The final is between Celia and Noemi. Celia in white, Noemi in black. You can see the wind because some clay is flying over. Who's starting? They're looking for the balls. Can be useful. No more tennis balls. Okay. New ball. More difficult to control. Okay, let's go. Noemi, oh, what a serve. My God. And what a return. Oh, it's out. That was a big risk. Very close to the line and actually just out. Noemi is just. Oh no, Celia is really solid. Solid. Match point for Noemi. Yeah, height over the net, solid. That's short. Yeah. Ooh, that's out. Two very close on first errors, and Celia wins. Celia super solid. I mean, didn't do anything incredible, but played very, very high over the net with spin, solid, doesn't miss, and she pushed Noemi to take more risks, which she did, and she missed. But we had two beautiful finalists, very good tennis. They're both very good players. We had probably Noemi who had more power and more offensive. Celia more a counter puncher, very solid. And it paid off. A little trophy ceremony now. They're probably going to bring the trophy, take some pictures on the court with the two. So Celia, and that's a good story because the name of the sponsor is Celio. So we have Celia, and Celia is going to play against the pros on Friday. So that's amazing. The trophy is arriving. I think that the trophy, I mean, considering the temperature, the trophy is probably so cold to hold. They're changing. They're switching the players for the photo. That's nice. The men's draw is coming up, and it's the last one before the content creators. Actually, if you can tell me what's the name of the content creators who are going to participate into the event, that would be cool, so I can tell you guys. I know two. Jules Marie, you remember this? He has a very good community. He used to do a content about him trying to get to the qualifications of Roland Garros, starting from 0 ATP points. And yeah, and that was his journey was very cool. And he stopped tennis and he started paddle, and now his journey is about becoming potentially a professional paddle player. But he was around 220, I think, something like this ATP. So, and he stopped maybe 2 years ago, so he can play. And we have Charles Bertimont, there are two brothers. They are also great on social media, and he has ATP points since he's playing ATP tournaments. So great level as well. There will be me, 0 ATP points. So 3, and we have 5 more content creators. I'm waiting for the names so I can inform you about who's going to play, and it's going to be in around probably 30 minutes after this the men's tournament that's going to take place now. So I couldn't do Miami. I wanted to do Miami, but I didn't do it because I had internet problems where I was. Hello, Celia. How good is your English? Come. You speak good English?
Yeah, I speak
Do we see Celia? I can move. No, we see her or no? Otherwise, I move. Yeah. Okay, great. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. How come you speak good English? You're French.
No, because I was playing tennis in Istanbul.
Oh, okay.
I speak English there with the.
So you're from Turkey?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, great.
My dad from France.
Okay, same as me. Half Greek, half French. Actually, we're opening in Bodrum Tennis Center.
Really?
Yeah, Muratoglu
that's
Tennis Center, Bodrum.
Good.
Did you go to Bodrum already?
No, Antalya, but no Belgium. Oh
Okay.
yeah, just for a week, I think, just for like vacation. Just for
And you speak Turkish?
yeah.
Oh, good.
My first language is Turkish. So.
Okay. I don't speak Greek. My father never spoke Greek to me, so I'm really angry at him. So your mom or your mom?
My mom is
Ah,
Turkish
that's
and
why.
My mom and my dad friends. So now we live in Nîmes, and I'm playing at the.
Oh, sorry.
the
sorry,
Nîmes.
sorry.
I play.
So unprofessional.
So I play tennis in Nîmes, and now I'm passing my diploma to be coach this year.
nice.
So yeah,
How old are you?
21.
21.
Yep.
Okay, you play very good, huh?
Thank you. Not that good today because it's so stressful to play like 2 points match. So it was difficult, but was good. and fun.
Why do you think you won?
I don't know, because I just played and I didn't
Okay, let's
think
put it
of-
this way. What
yeah.
was your strategy to win?
just to put the ball in, and just I didn't think of winning. Maybe that's why I won. I just think of what I should do and not the end. Like, I didn't think on my head that I need to win. I just played and just put the ball in.
That's super smart. I'm very serious, because the main problem of the players when they play matches is that they want to win and they think about winning.
Yeah.
And when they think about winning, first of all, they don't control that, so it's stressful. And second, they forget what they should do because they're too focused on winning the point.
Yes, I'm
How do you know that?
because I play tennis.
Everybody plays tennis.
I know that because I played WTA. I had a ranking of like 1,400. When I was 14, I was 0 in France. So I stopped school. I did CNED at 10. So I know that tennis is difficult and it's really stressful. So I learned and I worked with mental coaches. So I know that, and that's why.
Okay, so now I understand better why you play so well. So you're playing. You wanted to be pro.
I still want, yes.
Oh, you still
I
want?
still want.
Okay, because you said you just passed your diploma to
Yes,
become.
but I still want. I'm training a bit more, like a bit less than the past years, but I still want to continue to play. So
So you're gonna play some WTA events in the future?
yes, I will.
Great. What I saw from you that you did well and the other ones did not. You took so much margin over the net every time.
And normally it's not how I play. Like I play really fast and really, like I stay like really close to my baseline. And normally I play like that, but
You're a counterpuncher or you're more.
contre-pressure, yeah. Contre-attaquant, yes.
Okay, congratulations. Now what's gonna happen now
I think
that you qualified?
I think Friday.
For you, huh?
Yeah, I think Friday I'll play against the pros that will play here. I think that's. Yeah, okay.
You're excited, or
Yeah, really excited. Yeah.
do you think you can? Do
Yeah,
you
of
think it's
course I
possible? Do you think it's possible to win 2 points?
Nothing is impossible, and I think I will win.
Oh, you think you will win the tournament?
Yes.
That's cool. That's very cool. I hope so for you. But it's gonna be a very special and fun
Yeah,
experience.
it's really fun to play against them, and it will be a really good experience. Yeah, I'm sure.
Because what you went through today, feeling, oh, I shouldn't miss. That's my goal,
Yeah.
I guess.
It will not be like that on Friday. I'll try to win like by how I can win. I will not just put the ball in. I will try to go more and.
But they will have to do what you did today.
Yes. Maybe not because they have more experience, so maybe not. I don't know. We'll
Now,
see.
did you watch the point slam in Australia?
Yeah, I watched not all of them, but I know that Sinner lost. He did like a double fault, I think, like just one serve fault. So yeah, maybe I can. Yeah.
I mean, it's 2 points. It's not one, so it's a bit more
Yeah,
difficult. But as you saw, because you watched it, the guys they couldn't play normal, the pros.
Yeah,
So that gives you the chance maybe to win.
I will. I have confidence. I will try my best.
Okay, so good luck for Friday.
Thank you.
And I think it's amazing that the woman who wins the Celio normal cup is named Celia, which
Why?
is the Celio is the
Ah,
female
it's
version of
okay.
Celio. Celio would be a guy and Celia is a woman.
I didn't think of this. Yeah, right.
Congratulations
Thank you.
and see you on Friday.
Bye.
Bye bye. Unbelievable. I really like her. She's smart. And she plays really well. I mean, that will be very interesting to see what the chances are for those players to win against the pros. And for them, it's an incredible experience. Imagine someone playing tennis for pleasure. Actually, she's not really in that category because she has some potential professional goals. But I mean, someone who plays in a club, a local club, will play probably against, I don't know, Rublev, Tsitsipas, those guys. Even a 2 points match, but a real match. That's amazing. So I mean, it's this event I love. I really love. And it brings the normal people to be able to live extraordinary experiences through tennis. That's what I love about it. Oh, he gives me information and he closes his phone. That's okay. Let me see. Oh, that's the name of the guys who are going to be the influencers. Okay, we have two women called Jeanne Marquis, or Marchi, but her name is, you pronounce it Marquis. If I say Marchi, she's going to kill me, because she already killed me last time. Who's an influencer in tennis, and I did a format with her when we were playing with rackets with the extreme low tension, like Manarino, 9 kilos. So we did this. So she's going to play Laura Gibanel, who's also a tennis influencer. As I mentioned earlier, Jules Marie and Maxence Bertimont. So Jules Marie, former ATP 200 or something, and Maxence Bertimont, who's playing ATP tournaments. We have two guys from the media, Max Zamora and Pierre Veil. I think they're working for Tennis Legend. And we have two coaches, myself and Federico Ghilardi. Thank you very much. So that's going to be the draw of the normal cup influencers after the next event, who's the men draw. So we're going to have 7 matches of 2 points. So it's going to be fast. Pierre Veil, it's l'instant tennis. Tennis legend is Max Zamora. Okay, so we have two guys who work for two big, let's say, websites, tennis websites. Let's call it like this. It's accounts, tennis accounts, yeah, on social media, which are big. And Maxime Zamora, it's funny because he's doing a lot of interviews for Tennis Legend. And actually, he played against me a 2-point event in Australia, I remember. And he used to be a player at my tennis academy when he was young, so it's funny. Really cool. What else do we have? Is there any other question? I'm happy to answer. I don't see. Sorry. So they're supposed to bring to me. Waiting for the men draw, not the main draw, the men draw to start, which probably will take place soon. This stadium is. Oh, there are people in the stands now. Oh, it's going to start now. There are people in the stands. I mean, of course, everything's free today, so people can come and join. And there are some people, more and more. So the first match, we have 2 guys, one with the clay t-shirt, one with the white t-shirt. Now you see, now they're starting to show their legs. It's getting warmer. The sun is, wow, amazing the difference with the sun. Okay. Okay, the man with the clay shirt will start. Oh, he has a lot of friends. All the friends came. So Martin is serving and Simon is returning. Oula. Bad toss. Ooh. And they play. Yeah, there is no let in UTS. So, oh wow. Simon has a very good technique. I can tell straight away. Martin is nervous. Simon has a match point. Or let's say Simon. French we say Simon. But let's see which size his shoes is. Add. Oof. Good height over the net from Martin. Oh, he's placed super high. Ooh la la. Ball escaped completely from Simon. Has a very good backhand. A very good slice backhand. Oh, match point. Oh la la. What the hell? The guy has an unbelievable backhand. What a risk. I think the ball's in, yeah. I think it's in, yeah. What a way to save a match point. Crazy risk. I mean, Simon is not scared, huh? Goes for it. Simon serving now. Out. Match point for Martin. Not really Simon playing tennis percentage. Oh, underarm. Beautiful slice backhand. Yeah. He causes problem to Martin with his slice backhand because Martin is on body weight completely going backwards and loses his balance on the slices. You see he's uncomfortable on that type of spin. Oof. The wind. Wow. It's in. So tough to play with that wind. Oh. It's in. Ooh, and Simon winning. That was a strange match, but we had two slice backhand. One backhand hit full power on the line on a match point to save it by Simon. And then a huge risk with the forehand that went 3 meters out, but he won. Two next players are coming. One again in clay, one in light brown. Let's call it white. It's easy. Children are singing, so cute. Okay, so we have Hicham in white and Romain in orange. Who starts? Hicham is going to start, I think. Yeah, looks like he's going to start. And he misses the serve. He has a really very nice technique on the serve, but it went too flat and too fast for a second serve. Oh, and Romain is serving underarm and misses. 1-0. Hicham will serve again. Is he going to slow down and hit some more spin or do the same? Better. Good job, very good serve. Yes, his serve is really amazing. Very high bounce. So a lot of spin, difficult. Actually, they didn't hit one shot from the baseline. Did they? No. Huh? Missed the serve, missed the serve. Serve no return. Not one rally. Next two. One in white, one in black. Makes it easy for us to recognize them, one with a cap, one without. Okay. The player with the cap in white will serve, with the white shirt will serve first. It's never easy to start like this in a cold weather without warming up. With this grip, he's going to hit flat for sure. And a great return. Great return from Hugo in black. And that was Jeremy serving. And Hugo is going to serve again. That's a good kick. Oh, serve and volley. Oh, I don't know if the ball is in or out. He said it's in. No, it's out. It's out. That was a big risk. I don't know if I would have taken that risk after winning the first point. And you see the technique of the other guy. Oh no, no. Big risk again. Now it's a match point for player with the cap. Oh, it's finished. Sorry. Yeah, 2 points in a row. 2 points in a row. As you can see, serve and volley is great, but you have to be sure that you're going to be consistent on hitting an overhead. If you're a bit shaky and it's too, your overhead is very risky, then it's super risky to come to the net. Next two. player in white will serve first. Player in white whose name is Zoltan against Julien. Zoltan serving and misses the first serve. Avoid the net, please. And Julien serving with a match point. No risk at all. Oof, that's a good forehand. Oh, nice slice backhand. Oh la la. Oh la 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 la. Unbelievable. What a way to save a match point. And to get one. And Zoltan serving again. I hope this time he's going to play higher over the net. His serve. Yes. Yeah. One step was missing forward to hit that one in. And now a match point for the guy in black. Oh la la! Missing the serve. Oh yeah. His goal was so much to serve in that he almost didn't hit the ball, just pushed it. Very slowly, Zoltan, match point again. Player in white is slicing both forehands and backhands, zero risk. Good serve, Zoltan. Ah, now he's not slicing anymore. Coming to the net, no. Ooh, that's crazy. Crazy point. Oh la la. Miss hit, but it's in. Yes, good one. Oh, I thought he would pass the net again. What a point. Very well done. Good defense, and he was so close to winning this one. Match point for men in black. Oh yes, what a return. Zoltan is motivated, huh? Wow. Match point for Zoltan, serving. Oh, good serve. Oh wow, drop shot. Ooh, missed it. You see what I told you? Match point, Zoltan hit twice the net on both match points he had. Oh la la. The serve, this time he didn't just push the ball with the serve and missed it by far. Zoltan serving again. Oh, what a serve. Slice out wide. Oh la la. What a forehand. Woo! Wow. That's good tennis. Incredible. That's so cool. I like the fire in Zoltan. A lot of fire. And we have the first semi-final. Hicham and I don't remember the and Simon. Ah oui, Simon. Yeah, Simon with the one-handed backhand, the fastest in the history. Simon's gonna serve first. Hicham looks super calm, super in control. Yes. Oh la la. Simon is playing fast. He has really fast hands. I remember that backhand on the line return in the previous match. Match point for Simon. Hicham serving. Remember that he has a very good serve. Yeah, very good serve. Slice backhand. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, wow. Wow, what a passing shot. Unbelievable. Woo! Simon is on fire. He's in the final. He's happy, huh? I don't know if he plays like this all the time or if it's his day today, but Zoltan, who is back on the court for the second semi-final, is going to play against Jérémy. Zoltan wants a clean court, so okay. Who's going to serve first? Jérémy is going to serve first. Ooh la la. The bench, there's so much wind that the bench literally fell. That's crazy. Right. Good return, leave it down. Fell again. Allez, 1-0 for Zoltan. Serving now. Oh, he missed the serve. Match point for Jérémy. Serving just side. Okay. Let's go. Oh, Zoltan misses the return. 2 enforced errors from Zoltan in the net. And Jérémy's in the final. I see the players arriving, the ones that are going to play against. Getting warm. And final is going to be Jérémy against Simon. Oh, Simon, yeah. And I see Max arriving because Max is gonna, while I'll play, he's gonna take my spot. He's ready. He's always ready anyway. Always. Am I ready? That's a good question. I'm not sure about that. Not at all. I hope we are allowed to hit some balls. At least I didn't play for so long. No, okay, no, don't tell me that. Okay, let's go. Let's be serious. Okay. 1-0, match point for Simon. They lost the ball. I have to find a new one. Jérémy is serving now. Serves in. Simon no risk. Jérémy far from the baseline. Jérémy has great hands. I can tell. Look at that. Look at that. Moving the ball around really well. And Simon wins. Simon will play against the pros on Friday. And if I refer to the last point of the previous match, his passing shot down the line with so much power. Rublev, I hope Rublev is ready. Huh? Great job, guys. I'm going to leave my microphone to Max because I'm going to go on the court. They're making fun of me already. What can I say? Okay, Max, welcome. You have a nice sweatshirt. I like it. You're not cold?
I'm rocking Celio.
Oh, wow. Good, good.
How are you feeling? How are you feeling?
I don't know, to be honest. First of all, I'd arrived at 9. I was freezing. Now with the sun, it's different. It was horrible, the cold. I don't know how I feel. No, I'm excited for sure. It's gonna be fun, but I know the level of the guys, so I'd better be ready. I'd better be ready.
It's a little bit windy out there as well. How is that going to affect play?
I think the whole, first of all, the format affects play like crazy because you're basically not allowed to miss, because if you miss immediately you have match points to save. So it levels up a lot. You know, you can't really go for it. You can feel loose. You have to control and play smart. The wind adds even one more difficulty, which is cool because you can play against guys who play ATP, and there is a match on 2 points. There is. On a real match, no. So that's cool.
The level's been great, right? And how much a great opportunity for these guys to play on Friday against the pros.
Yeah, completely. I think it's a once in a lifetime experience for them, for sure. Nobody can do that. You can maybe, if you're lucky, in one tournament, hit a ball with a pro, but they're gonna play. They're gonna play, they're gonna play a real match, a 2 points match, 2 or more. But really play and feel how it feels to play against those guys with a full crowd. That's crazy. That's unbelievable. You know, it's gonna be live on TV in 60 countries, so it's a once in a lifetime experience. I'm sure they are crazy happy, and I agree the level is really good. The girl, I actually interviewed the one who won. She's playing well, and she had some WTA points.
I heard that.
Then I understand better. Because I was, you know, wow, she can play. Actually, both in final were playing really well. The women's final, I think, was the best one. The level was really high.
I have one question before we watch you play. What do we need to know about your game style before you go out there?
Wow. I don't know if you're going to see my or anyone's game style, because nobody wants to miss. So we're going to push. I mean, I think. But, you got the winner. Simon, huh? Simon. Simon. Nice to meet you too. Great. So congratulations. Come close. Yeah. I mean, what do you have to say about this passing shot forehand down the line, 200 kilometers per hour?
I play just with my arm and go in front of, and no, not with my hand, just with my arm.
But that's the best thing to do, apparently.
Yes, of course.
What's your game in general? I feel like you're taking a lot of risk and you love to play super aggressive. Is it true? Or?
Super aggressive player. I play with my instinct. I don't know if
instinct.
Instinct. Okay. Drop shot, one hand and backhand, and go to the net. And
it paid off today, huh?
Today it's okay. This morning I was not on the list. My friend was not ready to be here today, and now.
Oh, you took his spot.
Yes.
Oh.
So.
And what about the match point you saved with the return, 100 backhand on the line again, like crazy?
Instinct, the same. Well, it's okay. Go, let's go.
I like it. You have the Alcaraz mentality a little bit, huh?
It's a big.
I didn't say the game. I said the mentality.
Big name, mentality, maybe.
You're creative on the court. That's what you're saying.
Yes, with my one-handed backhand and some drop shot. Yes.
So how does it feel to know that you're gonna play against the pros on Friday?
It's crazy. I was born here, 25 years past, and now I can play in my city with my friend, my family. So it's crazy.
And do you realize you're gonna play against a full crowd here?
The first experience, but it will be a good experience. So let's go.
Do you think you're gonna let the arm go or no?
Let's go. No choice for this. No choice. I have to go. Not be patient. Go. If I stay in the court with my game, I have to 1 shot, 2 shots, 3 shots, no more.
Okay, we're ready for that. Yes. Congratulations.
Thank
Amazing. See you on Friday.
See you on Friday. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Max is ready. And I'm going to try to see, actually, they water the court and they water my face, I think, more than the court while you were out. Good job.
I got
you got some? Okay. I would love to hit some balls before we start, so I'm going to ask if we can, because, I mean, we're completely cold. Actually, me more than them, because they were comfortably in the hotel room, warm, and I was outside freezing for now almost 2 hours.
Now you know how the UTS players feel with no warm-up.
That's not true. Don't say that.
They have a warm-up behind, though, don't they?
They do.
A little one.
No, they warm up. No, and also I didn't play for a long time, so I just want to hit some balls and feel the ball a little bit. Let's see if I can.
You make the rules here. Go and have a warm-up.
Thank you.
Good luck, Patrick. He's off.
I cannot even get out of there.
2 hours of commentary, and now he's going to play. Right, I'm going to have a little seat. So Patrick looks a little bit different for the next few moments because he's going to be playing in this influencer category we have, the UTS Normal Cup by Celio. If you are just joining us, let me introduce myself. I'm Max Whittle. I'm a co-host here on the UTS International broadcast. I've been with the UTS Tour since 2021 alongside Jenny Drummond. As Patrick might have mentioned, we start on Friday here in Nîmes. So I'll be commentating across the matches. We have an amazing lineup. I'm going to talk you through what we've seen before in UTS history and coming up in Nîmes. But for now, our focus is on the UTS Normal Cup by Celio. Thank you so much, guys, for my new jumper. I absolutely love it. We're actually going to have the influencers come onto the court very shortly. There's 8 of them, Patrick included. They're going to have a draw to decide which 4 go into Group A, which 4 players go into Group B, and then we'll start with a Battle of the Groups match. So everybody will be on the court at the same time, 4 versus 4. In a group, a game we actually play during the All-Star matches before our UTS matches play. So if you come down on Thursday and Friday, you might see the same game in action, but you'll see all 8 players, all 8 influencers on the court together, and then we'll start our matches. And the same rules apply for the influencers that you've been watching across the men's, women's, and juniors brackets. So 1 serve only, sudden death rules. You have to win 2 consecutive points to qualify. This setup is slightly different, though, because it's 2 groups of 4. So what you've been watching is slightly different to the format for the influencers. So every player here will play 3 sudden death matches, and then we'll move to semi-finals and final. And the winner will join the 1 man, 1 woman, and 1 junior on Friday against 4 UTS professional tennis players in this incredible arena, Arena Nîmes. 13,000 people expected on Friday on the court. That's pressure indeed. I am starting to wonder if Patrick wins here. So the prize is $5,000, I believe. What will he do with the money if he does win? It looks to me like Patrick is going to get his warm-up in. So I hope you guys can see him warming up. I did ask him before. I didn't have time to answer the question, but what's his game style? If you do head to his social media feed, there are so many clips of Patrick playing tennis, of course. Winning matches, losing points. He posts a nice mix. So let's have a little look at how he's feeling, because he's been sat in this chair for an hour and a half now, and it's early here in the south of France. I want to tell you a little bit about this incredible venue we have here. So we came to Nîmes for the first time last year. This is our 3rd season of the UTS Tour, and last year Casper Ruud was the champion on the clay, as you'd probably expect, former Roland Garros finalist twice. Casper's back this week with us, and this is one of the most beautiful venues you can possibly think of. It's hosted Davis Cup matches in the past, back in the 90s. But before that, this place was actually built for gladiators, can you believe? And Patrick's actually said himself that tennis at its core is a gladiator sport, which I absolutely love. If you're tuning in, you must be thinking Patrick looks slightly different. He is on the court, I promise you that. So yeah, we are here in the Arena Nîmes. We're expecting over 20,000 fans for Friday and Saturday's matches. Let me run you through that UTS lineup and a little bit about our history as well. So far, we've announced that we'll be here in Nîmes this week and Rio in July as well, with a player lineup to be announced. And let me talk you through the names we have here in Nîmes this week. If you are coming to France, we still have tickets available for Friday's matches, or you can watch on television across the world. We have Hugo Humbert, the French favourite, of course. Felix Auger-Aliassime, he's our top-ranked player, world number 7 at the moment. Felix has been on absolute tear. Of course, he made the ATP Finals, semi-finals last year to end the season as world number 5. Alexander Bublik, we're looking forward to having him back. We haven't seen Bublik since the end of 2024 in this format, and since then, he's gone on to win 5 ATP titles. He reached the top 10 back in January, so we're really excited to have Alexander back with us. And as you know, with the underarm serves, the trickery, he's now added that competitive element. He's perfect for UTS. Next up, we have Casper Ruud, the defending Nîmes champion. He won here on the clay last year, and he's back, the world number 12. He won the Madrid Masters last year, his first Masters 1000 title. So we're looking forward to having Casper back. Andrei Rublev, who has won 2 UTS titles in the past. You never know what you're going to get with Andrei, to be honest. Grigor Dimitrov is here as well, the veteran, the silky veteran. Tennis fans will love seeing Dimitrov play, as they will with Stefanos Tsitsipas, who is replacing Alejandro Davidovich Fokina. And last but not least, we have Karen Khachanov, who is making his UTS debut this week. So Khachanov is the first are the only debutant in that field. I mentioned that Rublev's won 2 titles. Everybody else is trying to win that first UTS title. Casper Ruud comes in as defending champion. Let's talk about our field then for the influencers, because you can see a few of them warming up on the court. So Patrick is alongside Maxence Bertimon. You can see those two having a little hit. Maxence, career high ranking. He has ATP points of 694 in the world last year. He's from Fontainebleau, about 50 kilometers southeast of Paris. And Maxence, I'm taking this off his Instagram, is a model and a tennis influencer, as you can see. So is Patrick, let's be honest. On the other side of the net, Jules Marie, career high ATP ranking of 203 in the world back in 2024, is inside the top 50 when it comes to French paddle players. And he's on Maxence's side. We also have Max Zamora and Pierre Vey. They are content creators, writers, tennis reporters across France. Pierre Vey works for Lansdowne Tennis. He works across events, promotion, communication within the sport. Max Zamora is a content creator at Tennis Legend. We also have Jeanne Mackie and Laura Gibenel. You won't see them on the court just yet. I think you can just see Jeanne actually walking onto the court behind the baseline there. She's with us here at UTS. She creates loads of great content. And between Jeanne and Laura, they have over 300,000 followers on Instagram. So not bad at all. They're catching up to Patrick. But he'll be very happy because, as you know, Patrick requested a warm-up to get loose. And that's fair enough because these matches, in normal UTS play, we have 4 quarters of 8 minutes. And then between the quarters, players have 2 minutes to rest. After quarters 1 and 3, they have to speak to me and Jenny, the commentators, which sometimes goes well, sometimes it doesn't. I'll let you imagine which players are more tricky than others. And then they get back out there. And if the match ends 2-2, it goes to a sudden death, which is exactly the rules that these guys will be playing coming up very shortly. Players have to win 2 consecutive points, and you only get the 1 serve. And that is probably the hardest thing about UTS. There's no let. In regular play in UTS, you have 1 bonus card per quarter, which accounts for 3 points, not 1. So you have to time when to play that. Most players hold their card until towards the end of the quarters. If you're down 3, if the match is level, if you want to push ahead, it's a tactical play, and some guys are better at it than others. It's important to try and save that card as well, but no cards in the normal cup. We are playing straight up points, and what I love about this format is players are calling their own lines as well. So we haven't had too many difficult moments yet, but we'll see if we have any here. Honesty is the best policy. And we had some great tennis. If you are just joining us, you've missed the junior bracket, the men's bracket, and the women's bracket as well. We started with 192 local tennis players across the Nîmes region. 192 over the last few weeks. And thank you so much to our partner Celio for this incredible tournament. Benoit Paire, who I'm sure a lot of French tennis fans will know well. We've had him play on the UTS Tour before. Not since Oslo in 2024 have we seen Benoit, and supposedly he's coming here today. And Benoit has been watching these matches throughout the last weeks. So we've whittled it down from 192. We currently have 3 finalists from the matches earlier. 1 man, 1 woman, 1 junior, and 1 influencer will be joining them on Friday. And those 4 finalists will take on 4 UTS pros. I can say that will include Benoit Paire. He will be playing in a sudden death match against maybe Patrick Muratoglu. Can you imagine? Actually, guys, if you want to comment below, if Patrick does qualify out of this bracket, who would you most like to see him play against from that UTS Nîmes lineup? I'm going to give it you again, just so you know. Who would you like to see Patrick play against if he wins this bracket? Hugo Humbert, French flair, in front of this crowd as well. Felix Auger-Aliassime, world number 7. Alexander Bublik, that could be fun. Casper Ruud, Andrei Rublev, Grigor Dimitrov, Stefanos Tsitsipas, or Karen Khachanov. Who would you like to see potentially Patrick play on Friday? We're going to be on air just after midday on Friday, local time. We'll have 4 quarterfinals on Friday between our UTS pros. And after the second quarterfinal, one of these influencers will be on the court in this arena taking on a professional. It's an incredible opportunity. The winning prize, $5,000, but that is a small win compared to being able to play in this venue, which, as I said, built for gladiators in the 1st century. This place is over 2,000 years old. If you're able to see a wide shot of the arena, over 2,000 years old. It used to be a fortress as well. And those Davis Cup matches, they actually hosted Davis Cup quarterfinals here in the 90s, and France were winners in that quarterfinal. Can you imagine the crowd? I probably can, because we were here last year and it was incredible. Gael Monfils was playing against Hugo and Bear in one of the matches we had, and during play the crowd started singing the national anthem, and both Gael and Hugo walked to the net and they stood in arms and they started singing the national anthem alongside everybody else, which is so cool. It was such a goosebumps moment. No, you don't see that a lot in traditional tennis, but it was certainly one of those cool UTS moments. We've had so many of them. I'm going to run you through the previous winners we've had, because the UTS Tour, UTS itself as a brand, it began in 2020 during lockdown at the Muratoglu Tennis Academy in the French Riviera. Nobody was doing anything, right? So there were a lot of good players at that event, including Felix Auger-Aliassime, who's here this week. He actually made the final that year, and he lost to Alexander Zverev, the first winner at UTS. But we rebranded in 2023 as the UTS Tour. The first winner in Los Angeles was Wu Yibing. Andrei Rublev was the winner in Frankfurt, and then Jack Draper. I'm just going to say hello to some people on the court. Hello, hello, hello. This is Twitch. We can say hello to whoever we want. Julien Laurent. Incredible. Right, Jack Draper, winner in London 2023. Our first grand final winner. At the end of the year, we've been having grand finals the last few seasons. 2024, Andrei Rublev won his 2nd title in Oslo. Gael Monfils lifted the Zeus Trophy for the first time. I hope you guys have seen the Zeus Trophy, by the way, that the players previously to this bracket have lifted. It's so cool. It's so heavy, but inspired, of course, by Zeus. Ben Shelton won in Frankfurt in 2024, and then Alex de Minaur was our grand final winner in 2024. He went back-to-back last year. He won the grand final again in 2025 just a few months ago. Thomas Mahach was winner in Guadalajara to start last season. And I've mentioned before, Casper Ruud, winner in Nîmes. Francisco Cerundolo was the winner in Hong Kong. You're getting the feel here that we've traveled the world, right? It is a tour after all. And so far this year, we've announced our event here in Nîmes, but also Rio. That's going to be so much fun. We're headed to Brazil in July, the 16th to the 18th, and tickets, I believe, are on sale now. So on the court, I've run you through some of our players. You can now see Laura Hibernel. She's standing just in front of Patrick. Laura is the producer of Raqueta a Raqueta on socials. And she, alongside Jeanne Mackey, the 2 females in this influencer bracket. And standing next to Laura, we have Federico Ghilardi, who is an Italian tennis coach. I was having a little chat with him earlier. He played until he was 14 at club level, and he's been coaching now for 5 years near Milan. So Laura and Federico getting ready on this side of the court. Maxence Bertimont and Patrick Muratoglu now hitting together. And you can see, I like how creative Jeanne's getting. She's outside the tram lines, but she's still warming up. And I think one of the most important things to get ready for is the serve, which is what Jeanne's working on right now. Because remember, first player to win 2 consecutive points will win the match. Match points, they flip and they flop. You could have a match point on your 1 serve. You could be facing match point with your 1 serve. What do you do with it? I'd go underarm. I'd be safe. But that's not the way to do it here at UTS. I know that these influencers, they travel the globe following the sport, and I'm sure that Patrick has hit with a lot of them. I know he's made so much tennis content with Jean, so they know each other's games pretty well. But as Patrick said, like, what style do you play when you only have to win 2 points? How much of your game can you actually show? So we have the draw, the groups. Okay. So we want the players to discover the draw live. So we don't have the draw yet. So when you see Cedric in the center, here we go. So Cedric is heading onto the court now. So we're going to have our live draw with our influencers. Look, that is a man in charge, if ever I've seen one. Cedric Roquette is in charge. We have 8 influencers. Okay. So here we go. In Group A, we will have Laura Hibenel, Maxence Bertimon, Pierre Veil, and Federico Ghilardi. Group A, Jean Macchi, Jules Marie, Maximora, and Patrick Muratoglu. So Laura, Maxence, Pierre, and Federico in Group A. Jean, Jules, Max, and Patrick in Group B. They're finding out their fate on the court here. So every player will play 3 matches. You play every opponent in your group, and then we'll know the semi-finalists. So the top 2 players from each group will qualify for the semi-finals, just as it is if you do follow UTS across the year. That's exactly how it works in most of these events when we have a 3-day event. Here in Nîmes, we go straight to the quarterfinals on Friday, a 2-day event here in the south of France. But this influencer bracket will take place as the traditional UTS tour does. 2 groups of 4. It's all smiles now. Things are going to get competitive though. Patrick's dropped his racket already. So Cedric's just running them through the rules. 1 serve, no let. You have to win 2 points in a row. I'll keep saying it. I think we're going to have some group photos for now. So to the side of the net, you can see Group B. Jean Marquis, Jules Marie, Maximora, and Patrick Muratoglu. And by the net, we have Group A, Laura Hibenel, Maxence Bertimon, Pierre Veil, and Federico Ghilardi. Cedric, who works here at UTS, this is his go-to right here. He loves to organize a 10 out of 10 photo shoot. Bearing in mind we're working with online influencers, models, they know what they're doing. Everybody has a different pose here. I like the smile on the left. Keep it smiley. And if you guys have been tuned in from the start, these matches can end very quickly. I've seen some very good play. And the thing is with the serves, some players take speed off because of the nerves. And then if you've got a ball that sits up on return, I think I saw in the last match, sometimes you can overhit. Haven't seen an underarm serve yet. I very much expect if Alexander Bublik plays as one of the 4 UTS players on Friday that he'll pull those out of the bag. So we're almost ready to start our battle of the groups. Remember, before the matches start here in the influencer bracket, Patrick's all smiles, I love it. We're going to have battle of the groups. So these 4 you see at the net now will take on Group A. Each player will have 1 hit and then return to the back of the line just to get everyone warmed up and moving. Now this is where the fun begins. So welcome, guys, to the UTS Normal Cup by Celio. You are on Patrick Muratoglu's Twitch. I promise. I'm Max Whittle, one of the co-hosts on the UTS Tour. We've been broadcasting this incredible tennis tournament for 5 years now. Into our 3rd season since the UTS Tour rebranded. I should say 4th season. And this is the first year of the UTS Normal Cup by Celio. I'm just going to get my draw back up. Merci. Yeah, the first year of the UTS Normal Cup by Celio. We started with 192 tennis players across clubs in the Nîmes region. And we've got 3 currently, 1 man, 1 woman, 1 junior after today's finals. And we're going to have 1 influencer join those 3. And then they will play 4 UTS players on Friday for a chance to win $5,000. More importantly, play in front of a full crowd here at the Arena Nîmes against professional players. So what you can see here is our 2 groups of 4 about to play in a battle of the groups. This is a format we see on regular UTS weeks in the All-Star Games. It's one of our favorites. So each player will play 1 shot and then run to the back of the line. And I believe the rules for this one, whichever group ends up winning that rally gets 1 point. But essentially, it is a warm-up, a glorified warm-up for our 8 influencers. Maxence Bertimon is going to get us started. 3, 2, 1. We are off. I think I heard 5 minutes from Cedric. Maxence had to get back there, 1 shot each.
Max, please, come on.
It's a slow start. So in regular UTS play, players don't have a warm-up. So obviously they stretch and they get on the bike backstage, but when they come out to the arena, straight on and we start play. It's one of the ways that Patrick has basically just wanted to speed tennis up. The format is very different. It's quick. There's live music during play. We have our regular DJ Starry, that plays music even during rallies. In fact, during the sudden death matches at UTS, you have the heartbeat soundtrack playing the entire time. So the nerves are already up. I think on Friday, that's what will happen here as well. We'll have our DJ playing the music, the pressure will increase, and as you can see, the dirt's coming up here. There's a lot of wind in this venue today. It's going to make things a little bit tricky for these players. But these rallies are slowly getting longer. And of course, these 8 players, slightly different because the other 192 participants we've had in this UTS Normal Cup by Celio have been qualifying over the last few weeks. These 8 just had to step up. Oh, Patrick! He's moving well, though. Guys, let me know who you think is going to win. Comment below. Let us know who you think is going to win in this influencer bracket. And as I asked you earlier, if Patrick wins in this category, let me know which UTS Nîmes player you want him to play against in the final on Friday. What a cool opportunity, though. I think this is, of all the venues we've had at UTS, this is the most unique. Over 2,000 years old. It's the only amphitheatre in the world that retained its upper floor. And last year, the seats you can see all the way up to the top of the building were packed. So we're about halfway here, 5 minutes on the battle of the groups. And then we'll start our influencer category. And you can get a flavour for our players. Every one of them has a big presence on social media, so make sure you're following them, support their channel, support their content, because ultimately these guys you can see in front of you are all trying to spread the word of tennis, spread their love and joy of the game, and all in very different ways as well. I'll run you through this lineup one more time. We have Jeanne Mackey, tennis influencer. She plays really well. She's hitting it now. She's at a good level. She makes a lot of content with us at UTS Tour. Laura Jimenel is the other female in this bracket. She'll be in Group A. We have two players that have ATP points, Jules Marie and Maxence Bertimont. Jules, a career high ATP ranking of 203. He switched his focus to paddle these days. I know that makes some tennis fans very upset, but he is inside the top 50 when it comes to French paddle players, so I think that's a good career move for Jules. Maxence, career high ranking of 694. He's a model and a tennis influencer nowadays. What a CV Maxence has. Max Zamora, content creator at Tennis Legend. He's done more than 300 interviews. Patrick, I mean, the sliding, there's an art to sliding on the clay. Pierre Vey is also here. He works for Lanston Tennis. And then, of course, we have the coach, Patrick Muratoglu, and Federico Ghilardi, our two coaches here. Federico hails from Italy. And our players right now are finding out the conditions are a little bit tricky this morning. It's a bit windy, and that clay can get into your eyes in a heartbeat. I'll tell you who's got an advantage here is Jules Marie, who was hitting with Hugo Humbert yesterday. He's coming up now. Jules, former ATP player, very good at paddle, and he had about an hour's hit yesterday with Hugo. He's got a great YouTube channel. Go and check it out. Lots of cool tennis content. He plays really well. He would be my favorite, I think. But the playing field is pretty level because of the rules, because of the sudden death rules. Jeanne Mackey is hearing it from her teammates, who are soon to be opponents, because the Battle of the Groups has finished. Early bragging rights for Group A. But now the matches will start. It's all laughs at the net. I'm finding this slightly uncomfortable, how friendly everyone is. The matches are about to begin. High fives all round. That's what it's all about. The tennis spirit we love to see. UTS Normal Cup by Celio. Our influencer bracket is about to begin. So let me get you caught up one more time before we start. We've already had our categories across men's, women's and juniors. We started with 192 local tennis players across the Nîmes region, and they're all participating to qualify for the final this Friday when the UTS Nîmes by Bastide starts in the Arène de Nîmes. We now have our three finalists from the men's, women's and junior brackets. Joining them will be one influencer from this pool of 8 that you see here on the court. It could be Patrick Muratoglu. It could just be. And they will face the likes of Benoit Paire, Alexander Bublik, and we'll see who else takes part. We have an incredible lineup at the Bastide UTS Nîmes this week. Including the defending champion Casper Ruud. So final thoughts from our players. They're just working through the rules. And I think the first server will be randomized. Rock, paper, scissors is what I've been told. Because usually in sudden death at UTS, the player who's won the most points across the 4 quarters will decide whether he serves or returns. In the case of the influencers, it will be random. 1 serve each, only 1 serve. first player to win 2 consecutive points. We have 2 groups of 4 players. Each player will play 3 group matches, and then the top 2 from each group will qualify for the semi-finals. And then hopefully, before the day is done, we'll be joined by our winner. We'll have a little chat with them. And then Patrick will come back on to say hello and goodbye. I mean, Patrick is one of the fittest guys on tour. He plays all day, every day. When he's not creating content, he's playing tennis. So I don't think he needed much of a warm-up. He's ready to go. And we're going to see who will be our first matches coming up very shortly. And there's that quote I shared at the start of the day. I'm not sure when he said it, but Patrick once said that tennis at its core is a gladiator sport. We are inside a venue that was built for gladiators. You think about the endurance of tennis players, the skill set, the pressure points. Every facet of sport is played within tennis. It's high octane, it's high adrenaline. You have the crowd to deal with. When you add in at UTS the music, the tension, it's hard to build momentum in this format. If you think about it, it's not traditional scoring. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Quarters can get away from you in a flash. Players can go on a quick run. They can get away from you. Then you have to play your bonus card and think outside the box. And when it comes to sudden death, that's the toughest of all. Okay, so it looks like we have Laura and Maxence to play first. Maxence Bertimon against Laura Gibanel. First player to win 2 consecutive points. The talking can stop. The matches begin. Only 1 serve, remember. Here we go. That's nice from Maxence, moving Laura around the court. I can see Patrick to my left here. You feeling okay, Patrick? How was it? Oh, he's getting his breath. Bless you. So those that know the rules, that means match point Maxence already. Patrick, how was it?
I mean, impressive how he really goes for his shots, because it's so difficult. You're so nervous because you can't miss, actually.
Well, that's Maxence. Quick work.
Finish, Laura.
You have to be reminded sometimes of the rules when it's first to 2 consecutive points.
She thought she was going for a 1.5-hour match. How do I feel? Terrible. Not terrible.
Why?
But because the court is difficult to play. Honestly, there is a crazy wind. Yeah. Really, and I don't know. We're rushing everything, so I don't know. I'm not the. Everybody feels terrible. You see, even Jules, when he was playing, and Jules was 200 ATP maybe 2 years ago, and he still plays paddle every single day. So he's super fit still. He says, "Oh wow, he's nervous. He's nervous. Everybody's nervous."
Also loving the rock, paper, scissors to decide who serves first.
Yeah. So it's really much about, I mean, how to deal with emotions and tactical. You have to play tactical. And not overthink. So I think the Celio, the young player who won the amateur draw, I think her comments were amazing. She was having the exact right mindset. So not focusing on winning the point, but more strategically what I want to do. So let's see now.
Yeah, we have Jules and Jeanne, and that is already match point for Jules, who has to be, Patrick, one of the favourites here.
For sure. Him and Maxence is probably even more the favourite because he's playing ATP at the moment. So it's going to be between those two for sure. I mean, for sure. Except if there is a surprise. Because one serve.
Well, he didn't have to do a lot there.
No.
Not a lot of work.
No, he didn't hit one shot. No. He served and missed. And yeah, no, he hit one shot and then she missed and then served. Yeah. But that's the thing. You see, if you don't look for height over the net and good zones, you're going to miss with the nerves for sure.
You have to play soon, Patrick. You
Oh yeah, sorry. I have a job, man.
Get out of here. Okay, I want to take a seat. I'm looking forward to this. Patrick's had his orders. He's down on court. So that was a quick couple of wins for Jules and Maxence. Of course, our 2 ATP players here in this influencer bracket. So they're definitely, as Patrick said, 2 of the favourites. He's ruled himself out, but I think that's just to cover himself a little bit. He's going to be competitive, that's for sure. Jean Mackie losing out there to Jules Marie in our second match. So next up, we have one of our 2 coaches. Joining Patrick in that coaching duo is Federico Ghilardi from Italy. What are your tactics, guys, in rock, paper, scissors? What would you go for first? What would you go for second? And then, if you do win, do you serve or do you return, knowing you only have the 1 serve? So Pieve and Federico Ghilardi, our next match here. And I believe Patrick will be next after these 2. So if you haven't seen Patrick play live before, and I know it's not a full match, but I'm looking forward to it. Here we go then, Pierre and Federico. They've already seen how quickly these matches can go. Let's try and get a little rally going, guys. Come on. Okay, it's a very, very slow serve. I'm gonna say that from Pierre. Federico, very happy to oblige and put that one away. The environment will be so different on Friday for whoever comes out of this bracket. There'll be loud music, the crowd will be here. We'll have the scoring system, the umpires will be there. So Federico already match point. It's a little bit tentative from Pierre, and it sits up again for the Italian. Federico Ghilardi is our 3rd winner, and that's probably the best celebration we've had today. I like it. I like the energy. Got some friends here on the court. So Federico Ghilardi, 1 for 1 from his group. And now we have the coach. The moment we've been waiting for, guys, on his own Twitch channel. Patrick Muratoglu will take on Max Zamora. Content creator at Tennis Legend is Max. And Patrick, well, he's just a legend. All right, let's see how Patrick plays his rock, paper, scissors. This is something that I never thought I'd have to find out. So Jules, Maxence and Federico are 3 winners so far. Remember, each player has 3 matches before we see what our semi-final lineup will be. 2 groups of 4 players, and then we'll have semi-finals and final to decide our winning influencer. And it looks like Patrick will be serving first. And this is his baby. He invented UTS, so I'm sure there's some nerves. There's some wind out there for sure. Here we go. Patrick to serve. Using the slice. Max Zamora with some good tactics there. Coming to the net, closing the angles. So now it's Max Zamora, match point already. Patrick under pressure. It's a good serve. Serve and volley. Oh, Patrick's got time. It sits up for him nicely. That's a strong forehand. Interesting tactic there from Max. He wanted to put that match away. Very well played from Patrick. Tricky conditions. You see that opponent coming to the net. Here we go. Patrick back on serve, and he has his first match point. Max coming forward again, and it doesn't work. That's hit the line. Ooh, yeah, that was in. That was definitely in. Patrick is the winner over Max Zamora. The coach is 1 for 1. That looked good to me. There's some debate out there. It's in. It's good. Congratulations, Patrick Muratoglu. So he joins Maxence and Jules with a win. It's a good start because the matches will get a little bit harder. That was really aggressive tactics from Max. Serve and volley, he came forward when he was facing match point as well. So next up, Pierre Vey and Laura Gibanel. I thought Pierre was a little bit tentative in his first match. Let's see. You'll also notice the nerves will calm a little bit now for the players on the side that have already had that first match. Here we go then, Laura and Pierre. Match point Laura. She is the creator of Raqueta a Raqueta on her social media. Give Laura a follow. Loads of content on her channels. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. And she's on match point here. And Pierre, oh, he got to it, but not enough. Laura shouts, come on. That's her first win. Of course, she lost to Maxence to start the day, but she picks up a much needed win to stay alive in this influencer bracket. And Patrick said he felt terrible before his match. He looked pretty good, didn't he? Okay, so another person who needs to bounce back, Jeanne Mackey. We love Jeanne. She's part of our UTS Tour family. Great tennis content creator. She has a tough match here. The man who played Patrick. With UTS since the New York edition in 2024. If you follow us on TikTok, you'll see her there most days. Make sure you do follow the UTS Tour socials, guys, because you get all the information on our regular events. We're here in Nîmes Friday and Saturday for our official matches. We're playing in July in Rio, headed to Brazil, and Jeanne is a big part of that. She serves first, and it's wide. So Max Zamora from Tennis Legend looking to pick up his first win. The wind is picking up, as you can see on the court. He's gone underarm. I think that's a wise decision given the conditions. Surely Jeanne will put that away. Oh, what a shot from Max on match point. Look at this for his celebration, by the way. He's thought about this. I think he's planned this celebration. Of course he has a camera with him. Of course he does. He's a tennis content creator. Max Zamora is underway with a win. Jeanne Mackey, 2 matches, 2 defeats. She needs to pick up one in the last. Let's see how she can do. But for now, Max, our 5th winner on the day. So here we go. I'm looking forward to this one. Maxence Bertimont, who already has a victory earlier on. Rock, paper, scissors time against Federico Ghilardi, our Italian coach. He's been coaching for 5 years now. And as Maxence said, Federico can choose his side. So Federico will serve. He's picking the ad side to serve first. And the winner of this one will move on to 2 victories from 2. He's gone long. He went big on that serve. And that is a important point for UTS players to decide on. When do I serve big? When do I be a little bit more conservative with only the 1 serve? Maxence, match point. He's a strong player, as you'll see. Oh, he's gone big forehand. He's gone long. It looks as if Federico went long on his previous shot. So Maxence takes his 2nd win. Okay. This is a blockbuster, I'm calling it. I know these matches are quick, guys, but Patrick is back. And he'll take on Jules Marie. Career high ATP ranking of 203 in the world. He's Patrick's favourite. He's inside the top 50, Jules, when it comes to French paddle players. So he has a lot to his bow. And he was warming up yesterday with Hugo Humbert for over an hour. Now he faces this test against Patrick, who will serve first. You can see how much the wind is affecting even the bounce. Patrick coming forward. Nice get. And there is dust everywhere. It's going to be tough for these guys to see the ball. Patrick would like that one back. Paper on the court. The wind really got up during that rally. It's so difficult to stay focused when you've got the sand in your eyes, but it's match point for Jules Marie. I like the tactic from Patrick there to come forward. That's what his last opponent did to him. Here we go, Jules match point. And that's gone long, miss hit. I think that is the most important thing in these conditions, is to get your serve in. I would have liked more rallies in that one. But Jules Marie, one of our favourites in this influencer category. 2 matches and 2 wins. And now we have Laura Gibernel against Federico Ghilardi. Their last group match. Both have 1 win. So shaping up nicely here. We'll run you through the semi-final listings when we have them. Still got a couple more matches to go in the group play. We are in the Arène de Nîmes. If you're just joining us on Patrick Muratoglu's Twitch, I'm Max Whittle, one of the co-hosts for the UTS Tour broadcast. We get underway on Friday here at the Bastide UTS Nîmes. We have some incredible names joining us this week, including world number 7, Felix Auger-Aliassime, Alexander Bublik, defending Nîmes champion Casper Ruud, Andrei Rublev is here as well, Grigor Dimitrov, Karen Achinov, Hugo Humbert, the French favourite. It's a great lineup, but for now we have our influencer category. It's the UTS Normal Cup by Celio. First player to 2 consecutive points wins each match. Laura didn't like the bounce on that one. Federico Ghilardi gets that point, and he's on match point now. This is how a regular sudden death would work in UTS. 1 serve only. No let. First to 2 consecutive points. So match point for the Italian. Laura switching things up, dropping the ball short, but Federico equal to it. He was ready for it, and that's 2 wins in group play for the Italian. So he gives himself a good chance of qualifying for the semi-finals. Laura Gibernel, follow her on social media, tennis content creator. She ends her group play with 1 victory. She had some tough opponents. So now it will be Jeanne Maki against Patrick Muratoglu. Jeanne looking for her first win in group play. Patrick looking for his second. Okay, Patrick picking to go to the opposite side, and that is definitely a case of conditions. How are you feeling, Jeanne? Give us a wave. Okay, Patrick to serve first. Oh, that bounced high. This clay surface is tough, but Patrick will want that one back. You can pick which side you serve. So Jeanne staying on the juice side. Match point for Jeanne. I like the moon balls. Jeanne has a definite tactic here. Loopy moon balls for Patrick. There's another one. Oh dear. It was friendly tennis, I would say. Friendly tennis from Jeanne. She'd have to face the wrath of Patrick if she did lose this match. Okay, so Patrick's going to pick Juice side again as well. He's been sending that swing serve out wide. Yeah, I would wait. I would wait. Typically UTS players 15 seconds between serves, but in this case. Check the hair, Patrick, check the hair. It's a good serve, high bounce. And that's Patrick's match. I didn't see Jeanne, sorry. Jeanne's saying she wasn't ready. What can we do? You've got to be ready at UTS. Patrick gave her enough time. He was recalibrating on his own serve. So 2 wins for Patrick in group play. Jeanne Mackey, well, you're a winner in life, Jeanne, but no wins here in the Influencer Group B play. So we're just going to figure out now our qualifiers. Maxence Bertimon will play his final group match against Pierre Vey. If Maxence wins, he'll go undefeated in the group stage. Imagine playing tennis here, guys. If you can make the trip to Nîmes in the south of France, just take a tour of the Arène de Nîmes. It is incredible. A 1st century building, over 2,000 years old, built for gladiators. It turned into a fortress at one stage. In the 90s, it hosted a Davis Cup quarter-final that France won. And for the 2nd year running, the Bastide UTS Nîmes is here. We start our matches on Friday with 4 quarter-finals. Felix Auger-Aliassime will take on Grigor Dimitrov to start play. But for now, Maxence Bertimon has match point. And he's all business, is Maxence. Looking to go undefeated in group play. He's gone big on his serve. He's taking longer than Novak Djokovic here. And Pierre's got the ball back. That's tough. Maxence is athletic. He gets to the ball. And Pierre just a little bit loose on those shots. Maxence had to work for it, though, on match point. He goes undefeated, 3 for 3. Very good chance of being in the semi-finals. There are some potential tiebreakers if we have more than 2 players tied in each group. But for now, Jules Marie, who is also undefeated, and our other ATP player alongside Maxence, he will take on Max Zamora of tennis legend. If you are just tuning in and you're thinking, where's Patrick? Patrick looks different. Patrick Muratoglu is currently playing in the influencer bracket of the UTS Normal Cup by Celio. And that is what you're watching here. The Arène de Nîmes. Max Zamora of tennis legend will serve first. First player to 2 consecutive points. Having a tricky time with the conditions. Very blustery today. That's the 2nd time we've seen an underarm serve from Max. I think it's a good tactic. You just get into the rally. Jules is equal to these right now. That's going to be tough to get anything back from that position. Set up nicely for Jules. Career high ATP ranking of 203 in the world. He's a top 50 French paddle player as well. And he will serve for his 3rd group win here. I tell you what, I've never seen anyone come forward more than Max Zamora. And he hits a tennis ball high into the sky. A souvenir for, well, whoever gets there first. Because currently, we have a few visitors. We have a few tourists watching along. If they want a tennis ball, that's theirs. It's in the upper deck. So, as expected, our 2 ATP players, Maxence Bertimon and Jules Marie, are undefeated in group play. 3 wins apiece. Patrick Muratoglu, 2 wins from his 3 matches. We're going to wrap. We have 1 minute, I'm told, until our official results are in. So we're just doing the maths. This is the tough stuff, guys. This is the tough stuff. We're going to have our 4 semi-finalists, hopefully, come out of these 2 groups. If there are scenarios where we need to continue group play because of ties, I'll let you know. We're just finding out who's qualified for these semi-finals. Remember, already today we've had the men's, women's and junior brackets for this UTS Normal Cup by Celio. And the winners of those brackets are now in for Friday. They've punched their tickets. 1 man, 1 woman, 1 junior will play here in the Arène de Nîmes in front of more than 10,000 people on Friday against UTS players. Who will join them as the 4th from this influencer pot? We're approaching the semi-finals. Cedric's going to do his finest work here and tell our players who's in. As I said, there might be a tie, but let me run you through that UTS Tour lineup for now. If you are coming to Nîmes or watching on TV, it's one of our best lineups, of course, just before the Monte Carlo Masters as well. It's where the European clay swing begins. Hugo Humbert, Felix Auger-Aliassime, Alexander Bublik, Kasper Ruud, Andrei Rublev, Grigor Dimitrov, Stefanos Tsitsipas and Karen Khachanov. Those are our 8 players for this Friday and Saturday. Quarterfinals begin on Friday afternoon. 4 of those players that I've just named will play at least one of these guys here. We're just finding out the draw for the semi-finals. I think we have some news that I'll give to you very shortly. If Patrick comes over here again, you know his fate. But right now he's still on court, so hopefully he is still alive in this draw. So Jean-Marie, you can see him on centre court. He's always working. If you've got a YouTube channel, you're always working. The camera's with him. He's talking us through his 3 matches, the insights from those 6 points that he played earlier on. We didn't have too many classic rallies. I think the conditions are a little bit trickier than the previous categories we've had today. It was a little calmer this morning for our last winners. Okay, so some news for you. We have our 4 semi-finalists. Jean-Marie, Federico Ghilardi, you can see those 2 on the court right now. Maxence Bertimon and, drumroll please, Patrick Mouratoglou is in to the semi-finals. Jules, Federico, Maxence and Patrick. So Jean-Marie will take on Federico Ghilardi first, and then the headline act, Maxence Bertimon and Patrick Mouratoglou. 2 models, 2 tennis influencers, 2 greats of the game. Same rules apply, guys. Sudden death rules at UTS. 2 points in a row to win the match. And it's getting tight now. So one of these 4 players will join our other 3 winners on Friday. And if they win, $5,000 is the prize. Of course, the UTS players can win that money as well. I would hope they donate that to charity or just pass it over to their opponent maybe. And we're still deciding the rules on Friday because professional players, do they get 1 serve? Yes. And these guys, do they have 2 potentially? But for now, the rock, paper, scissors begins again. Jean-Marie looks confident walking away from that exchange. Also, how does his hair stay so good in this wind? I don't know. So Jean-Marie looking for the tennis ball. He will serve first against Federico Ghilardi. This is for a place in the final. We've got an ATP player, a top 50 French paddle player serving first against an Italian coach. Can the Italian win against all odds here? It's a strong forehand. Oh, that's good. It's long. When I say good, a good connection on the forehand. He had a chance there, did the Italian, to take the first point. You can just see the difference when you're playing against someone who's previously accrued ATP points. I thought he'd put him away, Federico, there on that forehand into the corner, but Jean-Marie was equal to it. So now Federico under pressure, facing match point. It's his serve. And that you can see he was so concerned with the wind. I don't think he put that ball toss up high enough. He could have let it go and took his time and had another go, but he decided to serve into the net. Maybe the nerves got to him. Yes, that's it. Give us a clap. And the crowd oblige. Federico, he didn't win, but he's got the crowd on his side. I think there are some school kids in the Arène de Nîmes here enjoying the action. So Jean-Marie into the influencer final. Who will he face? Will it be Maxence Bertimont, the tennis influencer and model, former ATP point player as well? Or will it be Patrick Mouratoglou, UTS founder, of course? We started the UTS tour in 2020 at the Mouratoglou Academy on the French Riviera. And it's grown into this. 6 years later, guys, from the Academy to the Arène de Nîmes, a first century Roman amphitheatre, over 2,000 years old. The UTS Normal Cup by Celio is only a couple of days old, but we're enjoying it, we're loving it. First things first, we have to look for the tennis balls. That's important, I would say, in these matches. Everybody on court right now, apart from me, searching for a tennis ball. How do we not have any tennis balls, guys? So I asked you at the start of the broadcast when I jumped in for Patrick, who was commentating earlier, who would you most like to see Patrick face on the UTS lineup for Nîmes this week if he wins? Get those predictions in. Could become a reality very soon. Patrick will serve first. Maxence, very strong player. He's powerful, he's aggressive, he's not holding back. Patrick will be mindful of that wind after what we just saw. The serve is good. Oh, he'll want that one back. He's playing a little bit efficiently there. Let it go, just play. No fear, but that's the point. When you have such a small match, the margins are fine. Good serve from Maxence. That bounced up tough on the clay. And that means Maxence Bertimont will move into the final against Jean-Marie. Our two ATP players are into the final. Commiserations, Patrick. That was a tricky return of serve. Bounced up on the clay. With the wind, the sand in his face. I'll give him all the excuses. That's clutch from Maxence. He's been serving well today. Only one serve, and he has, I think, of all the players in this lineup, really let rip. No fear. We've seen underarm serves. We've seen tentative serves as well. And no surprises. He will take the ball first. He's confident. It's been a long layoff for Jean-Marie. At least 2 minutes. Will he be rusty? This is our final. The influencer bracket. Okay. We've seen a few mishits today. Okay. As Patrick predicted, our two ATP players into the final. It's match point, championship point. Maxence Bertimont. You don't want him to have too much time with that forehand. Maxence is very powerful. That's three nice. It's in the strike zone of Bertimont at the moment, but Jean-Marie is looking pretty chill over there. Getting the ball back into play. Those long arms. Oh, that's a great stretch from Maxence Bertimont. Oh, well done. Jean-Marie tried the lob, but the athleticism, I think, of everything else. Well, that was what did it for Maxence Bertimont. He is the influencer champion in the UTS Normal Cup by Celio, and he will join the junior man and woman in the final on Friday. Maxence Bertimont will play one of our UTS Tour professionals this Friday afternoon after the second quarter final, guys. Make sure you're joining us on the world feed. Wherever you are in the world, you can watch UTS Tour live. Head to our social pages and uts.live to find out all the broadcast information. And you'll see Maxence Bertimont and Patrick of course. He'll commentate with us. He'll be on the court at some point. You'll see all of those guys involved on Friday and Saturday. We have an amazing lineup. And what a great initiative this Normal Cup is. We started with 192 participants all across the Nîmes region. And now only 4 remain. Only 4 remain from 192. Pretty good indeed. Benoit Paire will be here on Friday to play one of those 4. Alexander Bublik as well. And then we'll announce the other 2 players coming up. But it's been fun to jump on Patrick's Twitch. We're going to have a group photo, I think, now. And then we'll get the reaction from Maxence, I'm sure, and Patrick as well. So stay with us here on Twitch. We'll be chatting to our winner coming up. But for now, well done to all of our players here. You can see them gathering at the net. Our influencer bracket. A big shout out to Jeanne Mackie, Laura Gibanel, Jules-Marie, Maxence Bertimon, our champion, Max Zamora, Pierre Vey, Federico Ghilardi, and Patrick Muratoglu, our 8 incredible tennis influencers. They know how to pose. And I can tell you the Lightning Bolt trophy that the UTS champions win every time on the UTS tour is about to enter this picture as well. Here we go. The Zeus Trophy. Who's going to win the UTS Zeus Trophy this week? We'll have 2 winners. We'll have the UTS Tour winner and the UTS Normal Cup by Celio winner as well. Maxence gets to hold it for now. It's very heavy. It's very sharp as well. Patrick knows how to handle this trophy. You've got to be careful. Jack Draper, a previous winner back in London in 2023, he took the trophy home in his car because he could drive back. Imagine trying to get that through the airport. Okay. Yeah, Maxence, you celebrate. You hold it on your own. Well done, Mr. Bertimont. He will be back on court on Friday as part of our UTS Normal Cup by Celio. Our first quarter-final coming up on Friday will be Felix Auger-Aliassime, the world number 7, against Grigor Dimitrov. After the second quarter-final, you will see Maxence on this very court trying to win $5,000 and the first ever, the inaugural UTS Normal Cup by Celio. Patrick is making his way back to this position, so stay tuned. I know you're all here for Patrick. We'll have a chat with him. Find out what happened on that difficult semi-final, I would say, against Maxence. Maxence knows how to pose. Look at him work the trophy, work his magic. A little bit of Star Wars coming in here now. No one's ever treated the trophy like a lightsaber, or a tennis racket, actually. So when I said it was heavy, he's making it look light, that's for sure. And we've got school kids, some tourists in the building, enjoying the action. Oh, bit of javelin. He can do it all. Maxence Bertimont. Our winner this morning. Patrick is moments away. So the UTS Normal Cup by Celio reaching its conclusion this Friday. Make sure you're joining us because these 4 winners will take on our 4 UTS Tour pros in the final. Over 10,000 fans will have music, we'll have the chair umpires, we'll have the crowd, the whole shebang. UTS Tour experience for these 4 winners. It's going to be a lot of fun. This is one of our best lineups we've had because, of course, the start of the European clay swing, everybody wants to get practice on the clay. You saw how tough the conditions were today for our players. And it's the same. I was speaking to Jeremy Shardy yesterday, and he said it can take a player up to 3 weeks to get used to the clay surface, the sliding, the conditions, the heavy ball, the longer rallies. Weren't so many longer rallies in the influencer bracket. That's what sudden death's for. It's quick. We want the tennis to move forward quickly. Patrick's having a quick drink of water before he joins me again. Semi-finalist Patrick Muratoglu. It's not bad at all. He got out of the group. I think that's the most important thing today. And we have our winner coming in as well. Come on, Patrick.
Max?
Well done. Semi-finalist.
better than nothing,
It's
right?
better than nothing. How are you feeling? Talk to me about the clay surface. That was a tough return for you there.
The clay, no, his ball hit the line, so already the serve is huge, but with the line and the wind, I had zero chance to hit it back. More regrets on the first point because I don't know, I played too defensive. Slice to make him miss. This guy doesn't miss. Oh, was not
Were you nervous?
crazy. When you don't have the right to miss, it's horrible. It's horrible. So, but when you play a match, you have points like this in a match, but you've played a lot of points, so you are in the rhythm. It's completely different. Here you have zero rhythm. You start, you're not allowed to miss. Otherwise, you lose like this in 2 seconds.
I want to get out of here. You're going to interview our champion, Maxence Bertimont. Come in, congratulations. By the way, Patrick, I've never seen anyone play javelin with the trophy.
Merci, thank you. So we're going to speak English, Max.
Yeah,
Come closer.
Yes.
I'm sitting down because I'm old and tired. So first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
I think it's deserved. Also, well, you are the better player of all, without any doubt.
Yeah.
Oh, by far. But
Still.
you need to explain how difficult it is, even for
Yes.
someone of your level.
Yes. Yeah, it was very difficult, especially today because of the conditions. It's super windy. I think we will see on the camera. So it adds up a little bit more difficulty. And obviously, good players. They were coaches. I mean, everyone can play tennis at a good level. And I had to actually, just like the match point, had to come at the net and finish the point. And this is what I did, and I'm super happy.
But you were telling me also that you are used to this type of conditions because on challenger tournaments you said this is our daily life.
Yeah, exactly. I was saying that earlier because I was playing an ITF last week, and it was the exact same condition. So I would say it's quite normal.
Yeah, I mean, still you managed to. Did you lose 1 point, by the way? The whole tournament?
No, I didn't even lose 1 point. I hit one line, so I can say I got a little
Against me, no?
in semi-final on the serve. Yeah, I didn't miss a serve, neither a return. I didn't hit a single backhand actually.
Oh, that's true. Because when you were playing, someone was saying
Right.
the guy never hits a backhand.
I was not doing on purpose. I was ready to hit a backhand, but I guess no one wanted to.
Okay, so last question. How does it feel? Because now you're going to play on Friday against some of the best players in the world on the same format.
Yes.
With the stadium is going to be full of crowd.
Yeah.
How does it feel?
That was the first time for me here playing, and it's already a privilege to play in this kind of conditions with this stadium. It's amazing, and I was obviously super motivated because I knew what was if I was winning, I knew that I could play with the pros, and obviously super happy. Now I'm gonna enjoy, and I'm prepared because I play couple points, and yeah, with the crowd it's gonna be amazing. Super atmosphere. I saw last year on TV, and just playing in this stadium is gonna be amazing.
Do you think you have a chance? I mean, I mean, the guys are top 20 in the world, but you can play for sure. You're
Yes.
playing ITP too. The fact that it's 2 points and it's so fast and there is no first serve. Do you think you have a chance?
Honestly, I think I have a chance. That's why I'm playing the tournament. And no, I play with the pros every time. I mean, not in match, but practicing with them. I know, the quality of their ball. Obviously, it's amazing, and on clay, it's going to be really hard. But I think I can definitely, physically sustain to a good level, and with the serve and with 2 points, I think I can definitely compete with them.
Just while you were talking, a question popped in my head. What do you think is because you said you
Yes.
practice with those guys, I mean, on a regular basis. So what's the difference between you at your level and them?
And then, honestly, it's everything. They're doing everything a little bit better. I mean, much better. But in terms of focus, what impressed me the most is the focus, the way they prepare. They're really professional on everything. It comes from the warm up, and obviously when they play a match, from the first point to the last point, the intensity is incredible. And at my level, obviously everyone can hit really good, strong serve and everything. But like globally, it's more ups and downs. They can hit obviously harder, but it's a little bit more physically there, a bit more focus. It's a bit of everything.
So it's not much, but it's a lot.
Exactly. At the end, it's a lot, you know.
Okay, Maxence, congratulations once again. You have the trophy. You can show
Yes,
it, by the way.
It's amazing.
It's so
Yeah.
heavy. It's a joke, huh?
Yeah,
How
it's
heavy that is.
Like 20 kilograms at least.
Congratulations once again, and
Thank you
we
very
see
much.
you on Friday, and we wish you good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys, for following this tournament together. I think it was really fun, and I'll be around until the end of the UTS, of course, until Saturday, and I'm sure we're gonna plan some other. Ooh, wow, the wind is bringing all the clay in my face. We're gonna spend a lot of time together again. Probably I'm gonna show you what's behind the scenes, because the tournament is on TV all over the world, but you don't know what's happening behind the scenes, where I'll be because. Obviously it's my tournament, so I'll be behind, so we can see maybe the organization, the players, how they warm up, stuff like that. I'll be back. It was a great pleasure, and I wish you a great day.